The passing out parade at the Royal Military Academy, Sandhurst. In December 1894, my grandfather took part in a ceremony just like this. He was 20 years old. His life before Sandhurst had not been happy. His mother had often denied him the affection he craved. His father, who'd had little regard for him, was only weeks from death. But he was inquisitive, ambitious, and desperate for adventure. With the exuberance of youth and in his bright new uniform, he'd found an inner strength. He was generous, mischievous, petulant, and more impatient than you could ever imagine. I knew this man. He was my grandfather, Winston Churchill. He led Britain to victory in 1945. He's been called its greatest Prime Minister, even the greatest Briton of them all. He seemed to be able to do everything well. He was awarded the Nobel Prize for Literature. His paintings now sell for over $500,000. His qualities of leadership still resonate around the world. When he marched from here on that cold December day, he said, "The world opened like Aladdin's cave." He was soon to become a leader of men, a prisoner of war, a hero to many, and be vilified by others. It was far from home that he had his first great adventure.
One of the best things about Africa, look at this.
Look at the big ears.
Yeah,
Huge ears.
look at that.
Much of his life was spent traveling. The places he visited and the people he met became the making of the man. I was lucky enough to travel with my grandfather towards the end of his life. By then, he was the most famous man in the world. A man who still dominates my life today. How did he become that man? I'll travel in his footsteps, reliving his adventures and meeting the people he inspired. Come with me as I go in search of my grandfather, Chasing Churchill.